Hello and welcome, Capricorns, to your general reading for August 2019. We are entering Leo season, so I hope you guys, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, are enjoying your warm weather. Remember, Leo is all about stepping into your power and, being in the spotlight and using your inner strength and beauty, and also to find your inner calm. All right, to be king of the jungle. So let's see what the cards have in store for you, Capricorn, for July 2019. I love my Cappies out there. You my steady eddies. Capricorns, you get better with age. You're like a fine wine or a stinky cheese. I hope you take that as a compliment. Two of my favorite things. All right, so let's see, if I said July, I meant August 2019. This is your August 2019 reading. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see, Spirit. Thank you for the messages you have to give us for Capricorn. Okay. We have got a little bit of conflicting emotions for you guys. All right, your overall energy here is the Ten of Swords in reverse. So that Ten of Swords energy in reverse is all about some sort of breakthrough. It's all about, ushering in a new season, a new you, getting rid of old bad behaviors and or leaving a situation that no longer serves you. And this is air energy. This is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And this situation could have come to a complete end. It's dead. It's gone. It's over. This person has sort of met his violent ending. It may have been an abrupt ending for you, is what I'm getting, but it's actually been really cathartic, and you're releasing all of the poison. These swords, whatever pain and whatever issue that was going on here, these swords are falling out of this person's back. So you may have been backstabbed as well. You may feel as if you were. I know you guys are loyal and steady, somebody you can count on. So maybe somebody showed you or didn't reciprocate and showed you that they couldn't be counted on. The energy underneath that, I have the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about being alone, enjoying your own abundance, everything that you've prepared for. Here we've got a little squirrel. We've got squirrels in the garden. Remember, they're always preparing for the tough season, even though they are getting fat and eating as much as they can. But this is all about being alone. Maybe you're feeling alone, but maybe you're feeling happy after this situation has ended because you can see the good in it. Now, the first card out for you guys, we have the King of Swords. This is more air energy. It's Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And this could be somebody who is older. It could be your father. It could be your boss. It could also just be you. Capricorn, you have this very male energy. And this is somebody who his sword points upward in complete truth. He speaks the truth. He's very logical. He doesn't get swayed by his emotions. It could be a lawyer type person, or a lawyer or a judge, or it may sort of represent this situation that you're looking at it with completely objective eyes, truthful. You're a strong leader and you're an example to be followed. Next to that card, I have the King of Cups in reverse, which is the opposite of this swords energy. This is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy, and the King of Cups is all about emotions. He's the visionary. He's the opposite. This is heart and this is intellect. All right, these are feelings and emotions and psychic energy, and this is communication and words and sort of more tangible communication and tangible sort of results and weighing things, making sure that you're really fair. So the King of Cups, he is all about emotion, intuition. This is a visionary, a musician. Again, that opposite energy of the King of Swords. So it could represent you and you sort of trying to blend these two opposites. It could also be you trying to blend two groups of people. It could be you trying to join, your family together. It could be at work. It could be really any situation, or it could be within you. We all have dualities inside, within us that we're always constantly trying to make sure that they're balanced so we can be the best that we can be. The King of Cups in reverse is an emotional outpouring. So I'm getting that this King of Swords really isn't down with this, tears and this drama and this it's just over. I'm just getting like loads and loads of drama. He's not really having it. And I get that that's something that's going to be an issue for you this month. There will also be a change in circumstances, and you're going to have a hard time adapting to that change. The Wheel of Fortune, I don't look at it as bad luck or good luck. It's just a change. When it's in the upright, you can go with the flow. You're able to sort of surf, or, surf the situation. You're able to ride the wave. In the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to deal with this situation, I'm getting, because you guys aren't overly emotional. You guys are very logical. You guys are steady eddies, and you don't like this drama, whatever it might be, and you're having a really hard time, and you're going to have a hard time dealing with it, and somehow it's creating a block for you. The world is all about completion. It's all about everything that you've worked really hard to do. Again, we're having completion here. Something might come to sort of a violent or dramatic ending for you, where you may end up feeling alone, but you feel like in the end it actually works out for the best. And but we really do want to turn this world energy upside down, all right, because this is you not being able to usher in, not being able to deal well with the changes. And I'm getting that either because something ended and it didn't end the way you wanted it to, but you're able to, you really need to be able to see what you learn from this situation. And you really do need to usher in, a new you, a new scenario. You need to usher in, a different stage, okay, a different level of personal development, or whether or not this is a relationship or if it's at work. The King of Swords is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. She's Mother Earth. So again, I think Tarot is saying, you really need to balance yourself here. You have to be maybe a little bit more in touch with the people around you, because the king, he can be a little bit black and white, and she's nurturing, she's comfortable in her home, she's abundance, but she's not the most intellectual person either, but she's very good with people, and she's very good at nurturing and taking care of what's hers. All right, and then we've got the Hanged Man coming out as well, which is also all about getting a new perspective. So make sure you're just not too rigid in make sure you're just not too rigid in your points of view and the way that you're looking at this situation. Not everything is so black and white. Again, the King of Cups, this is an emotional outpouring. I get that that's going to be making you really uncomfortable. It's something that you're going back and forth about, that you kind of want to walk away from. But you may have difficulty walking away from it until it's over, until the fat lady sings. And here, I think you won't walk away until this situation, has been exhausted and is completely, dead and gone. Whatever this may be, but don't be worried about this energy. I mean, everything has to come to an end at some point in time, and there's a transition. So hopefully you'll be able to deal with those changes, and you'll be able to move on to a bigger and better part of your life, or a bigger and better situation. Here, those difficult changes have to do with your stability. You're protecting yourself. So I think you're going to be really caught up in how you can protect yourself and how you can move on, because this is all about, the Four of Pentacles is all about, holding on to what's yours and what you've worked for, and that stability. And I get that that's something for you is very important. You're never going to just like fly off the handle and make any sort of impulsive decision. You guys are methodical and you're planners. All right, and but I get that you will have to walk away from something, or you're going to have to make some changes. You have to pick your battles, and it's going to hurt, and I think you don't want to hurt others or anybody else involved in this situation, but you are going to have to, sort of learn from it and take it as a learning experience and walk away or change, or you might feel like somebody's taking from you, and that's why you're holding on so tight, and you might be worried about finances. And you might feel like, maybe like you're being used as well. I'm getting that's coming through very strong. But finances here are an issue. All right, here we have the Four of Cups. All right, so make sure that you're seeing all the blessings that you do have, and you're not being too focused on the bad here. Okay, that you're not too focused on the bad things that are happening, but you're focused on, you do have a lot of blessings in your life, not just because one thing isn't working out, whether it's job, whether it's relationship, whether it's something going on with your health and your body. Make sure you're looking at all the positives and the pluses as well. All right, and then I've got the Nine of Swords coming out. The Nine of Swords is This is very interesting energy because this is my wounded warrior card. He is somebody who is just, he's been through it all. He's feeling a little bit exhausted. You may be feeling like this situation is sort of never ending, but you're sticking it out, but you do feel like somebody's using you and you need to protect yourself. And this is crazy because then we have the strength card coming up. This is Leo. We are in Leo season. You may be dealing with a Leo, but and underneath that we have the Tower in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a Leo that, you need to change the situation and burn out the things that no longer serve you. You need to be able to bring in, I think you're enlightened, you know what you have to do. You're just sort of dragging your feet because, again, it's not over till the fat lady sings, and, you guys, nothing stops you. So I'm getting out here, we're getting spiritual strength coming out. That's the 9. So it may take, this is the Hermit card. So it may be, things start to get better. Again, it's on top of the Hanged Man. And so, you're going to have to really go inwards. You're going to have to be strong. You need to look to, your spiritual guiding force here throughout August, because you might be just coming up against some difficult situations a little bit. But there is 6, there's harmony. I get that, I think that, that's what you're striving for. This situation may be dealing with a relationship, but harmony, with spiritual strength, and a lot of strength here, you guys. Spiritual strength, brings harmony. And you may be able to harmonize this situation. There's a lot of patience and planning going on here. Okay, so I get this is all, this is you guys. You guys are planners. It will take a lot of patience and planning, okay, to get through this. All right, and I get that you will feel a little bit exhausted, but you need to see the whole picture. Sometimes you guys get overly focused, and it comes partnerships and alliances. So partnerships and alliances are going to be very, very important for you guys, okay? All right, I'm just going to very quickly, I'm going to pull some Sacred Traveler cards for you, and we'll leave it there. All right, joy and delight. So don't forget to be optimistic, my dear Capricorns, because life is full of joy and joyful things and delightful things. So don't get stuck in this 4 of Cups energy. All right, view from above, get the big picture. It's so funny, I was about to say that. Again, you have to be able to deal with the changes, but you do need to get the big picture. Don't be overly focused on the negative here. There's something to be learned from every situation, and there is harmony. I mean, August isn't just this horrible month for you. But there's definitely, something's going to have to end in order for you to thrive or to flourish. And it's desert passage. There's trust. There's a divine plan. So just trust that, this is all, everything is happening for you to learn. Everything's happening for a reason for you. Okay, so my dear Capricorns, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And please leave me a message if this resonates with you. And I hope you guys have a beautiful August.